If anybody is on Facebook right now and you guys are watching me type, it's because Brandon in Detroit is in the lifeguard seat and he's trying to figure out how to get this to actually work. YouTube is just screwing with us right now. So in a minute, he's going to post a new link in the YouTube chat, and I hope everybody joins it. If you're on Facebook right now, well, actually, Brandon, you can post this new link in Facebook as well, right? I might as well. And then if you're on Facebook, you'll be able to post the new link. You'll see the new link, and then join everybody in the YouTube chat room. And then possibly we might be able to hit a new toggle switch and actually be streaming to Twitter as well. But we'll see what happens. If we can't get the regular thing going, then we probably shouldn't try something new. All right, so you want to try the YouTube thing, or do you think that'll fuck with us? Oh, good. Okay. No, never mind. All right, so let me. Thanks. Okay, so. Let me see what's going on here. So now everybody can see me talking on the phone. Okay. Okay, so let me just, then I guess so then Brandon is just telling me that you guys are now, you should be able to see me on YouTube if you've hit the new link. So what I'll do is this, I'm gonna post that little thing that says don't go anywhere. Maybe I should just hang out here with you guys. Sean Friedman says the new link is working. Eveline says, I see you on YouTube. Nancy says hello. All right. If you guys know anybody personally, or if you have an email or a text number for anybody that is in It's Just Us little family, could you just let them know that there's a new link? And then what I'll do too is I'll copy it right now and post it in Patreon. All right, let me go do that. You guys keep showing up. Hang on. think we're all Well, it's only a half hour later, but Well, it's only a half hour later. Oh, shit. Now, hang on a second. Well, now you've heard the delay. So, Brandon is the best. You guys know that, you know, with the pandemic lasting as long as it has, and just going on and on and on and on, that the weariness had set in, and the ennui has set in, and the so for a lot of people online, not only has the enthusiasm waned for online hangs, but the donations naturally have, because people just get tired and weary. And so I wasn't able to afford to keep Brandon showing up all the time, but he always said he's in the lifeguard chair if we run into shit. And today is one of those days that I swear the internet gods signed me out of everything. You know how that happens to you sometimes? You can't figure out exactly why, but Facebook has signed you out automatically. Today's a day that Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, everything just signed me out at Showtime, at, you know, when it was time to do this. And then, for some reason, we were streaming to Twitter and not to YouTube. Go figure. So, I apologize. On a day that I would be playing this song for a bunch of people in Central Park. The sun is shining, the sky is periwinkle blue, the air is beautiful, but there's a Global Citizens Festival happening. So we can't be in Central Park. So I'm going to play this for you. Just imagine that you guys are sitting on the hill in Central Park. And then, because this was such a fire drill, I'm going to have to tune up and then adjust the chat on the laptop. Willie says it sounds, so we're cool. Hey, Tickle Pink. Got some dreams I love to chase. I got my head where it belongs. Got my heart in a real good place. Singing other people's songs. You find me standing by the lake, where New Yorkers feed the birds, picking till my fingers ache, singing other people's words. But it seemed the time had come for letting go and getting real, for getting right down to it, let you know the way I feel. 'Cause we've been singing in the sun, smiling all the time, until I had to write this one for the people on the hill. Some have been here from the start, and I can still remember when singing helped me heal my heart. You may have saved a life back then, 'cause over 30 years ago, yeah, my whole world was just a mess, and yes. So it's finally time I sat right down and wrote you all a song. Such a simple thing. I'm sorry that it took me so damn long, 'cause I love singing in the sun for you, and I pray I always will. I'm proud to sing this song for the people on the hill. And you know who you are when gentle souls share nothing but goodwill. The happy, singing, fun, loving people on the hill. And I'm so proud to sing this song for the people on the hill. Thanks again. Guys, no kidding around. Thank you so much for showing up today. The name of our hang is It's Just Us, and today is one of those days where it really feels that way. It's just us. I don't know how many people are hanging out with us on Facebook. I don't know how many people are here in YouTube. But as long as there's myself, actually, Denise is in the studio today. I know, is Mama Allie here? Mama Allie, give us a shout in the chat room if you're here. I see Zoe and Nancy and Eveline. So we know that North Carolina is here. We know New Jersey is here. Thanks, Nancy. We know Switzerland is here. Willie, I thought you were going to a festival, man. I saw Willie was here. Sean is here. Sean Friedman, he's on the east side. Allie is here. Oh, Sharon is here. Hi, Sharon. By the way, I have to say, Allie, I apologize, but I'm as confused as anybody. I watched the Yankees on the original schedule. It was a 1 o'clock first pitch in Boston, 1:05. And then they moved it to 3, and I was like, oh, fuck, she's 3 o'clock. And then I looked today, and it's 4 o'clock. I don't know why they keep moving the start time, but... Angelique is here, so the Netherlands are here, and Jan is here. That means Pennsylvania is here. And somebody named Tickle Pink, I have never seen that screen name, so just give us a shout of where you are in the world. Are you in New York? Cheetah is here. She's in the Netherlands. So what I want to do today is this. There are a lot of songs that I've written, and I've been lamenting lately because of this long-lasting writer's block that I've been. It's been a challenge, and the other day it moved me to the point of tears, and these words came out of my mouth. I feel like I've forgotten how to write a song, and I have a new idea, a way to approach this to try to break the logjam. But I've written an awful lot of songs in my lifetime, and a lot of them I never play for you guys. So I'm going to try to play some stuff I haven't played in a long time. In the meantime, if Willie is still here, hi Howard. If Willie is still here, oh, and Hector is here. Oh, that's so cool. Hector, man, haven't seen you in a long time, brother. So let's do this. I see that Howard just said he's in Williamsburg, Virginia. Let me do our regular song, and if our regular pandemic song, and if Willie is still here, Willie, you've got the shout, you know, man, and we'll see it in the chat room in all capital letters. But everybody else during this song, would you in the chat room let me know where you are? If you're in New York City, what neighborhood you're in. If you're in the United States, what city and town and state you're in. And if you're across the ocean, what country you're in. all right? And chat any lyrics that speak to you, okay? You said you woke up feeling frightened, senses heightened, overwhelmed, lost and alone, a little overwrought until you finally thought that you drop it all and pick up the phone. And I didn't do nothing but really listen to everything you had to say, till I knew that you'd be okay. The next week it was my turn. I was in a slow burn about something or nothing at all. I don't even remember, but I remember I was hurting, so I gave you a call. And you didn't do nothing but really listen to everything I had to say, till you knew that I'd be okay. Relatively speaking, we take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. Accidents, we're just all lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Pennsylvania's here, Basel, Switzerland, and in the back of a taxi I heard talk radio, one of those shows people call when they want to know what life's about. A big fat mouth was at a mic going on and on about who's out to get you if you don't watch out. It's funny, but the phony probably makes a lot of money to create a little panic every day. But I think I found a better way. We take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. Think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Chat it with me. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Now we find out if Willie is here. He is here, and he's got to go. We take turns being angels for one another. Thanks for showing up, Willie. There's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. We're just damn lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. On the same day. We're not crazy, crazy on the same day. La-dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum. I see Denise is actually singing harmony in the chat room. And oh, Allison is here. Hey, Allison. Makes me smile every time I see you in the chat room. It makes me smile whenever I see all you guys in the chat room. And I really, truly thought I was going to be alone today. You know, it's when I was singing "People on the Hill." And I sing about nothing but people of goodwill, beautiful people just hanging out together, people that don't know each other, and that I'm proud to sing this song for the people on the hill. It's the same thing with you guys. The people in the chat just doesn't sound the same. It's not as poetic, but the people in the chat room, you guys, when I post this on Twitter, I'll often say it's a no MAGA zone. It's a MAGA, that Trump thing. It's a no MAGA zone, because if you're a Trump follower, you just cannot possibly be a decent person at your core. You just can't be. And in my universe, in my reality, and the people that hang out with me in Central Park, and this has been true for 30 years, can't hang out and can't enjoy what it is we do out there if they don't basically have a decent worldview. If they're not kind people, they just wouldn't enjoy what we do. So it's kind of a filter. When I do a song like Tired of Being Lied To, or I do a song like Disgraceful, or Stupid Country, and I watch people get up and storm off, it's kind of just a filter. It's a way of weeding out negativity, and so what's left is you guys. Give you an example. There's a woman, I don't see her here today, that you guys all know. And, oh, hey, John. Hey, Glider, what's going on, man? Glider's here from New Hampshire. And see, speaking about decent, beautiful people, John, who some of you have probably been here when John's been around. But John, we don't usually see you in the Zoom hangs. That's kind of cool, because then I get to actually see your face. I went to high school with John. And as much as I've blocked out that, that section of my life, because I did not enjoy high school, I have fond, beautiful memories of playing basketball and even hanging out at a cafeteria table with guys like John, because even back then, I knew he would grow into a good man. And so it's good to see you, John. But this, you guys know that Frankie is a woman who's been coming out to the Hill for years, and she, and yes, she's in a chair and she has her own challenges, but I invited her to sing with me probably 6-7 years ago, and so she's become part of the gig. In fact, she gets stopped on the street now. People say, "Aren't you the woman who sings with David sometimes in the park?" And she enjoys the celebrity. I don't see her here today. But oh, Nina's here. Haven't seen Nina in a long time. Nina, how are you, darling? Now I know what we've got a couple of videos we have to share, because there's a video with Nina and Denise, Sailor D back then. Nina and Denise just sexying up the video screen. So I know which videos I got to share now. But anyway, good to see you, Nina. But anyway, so Frankie, because of her physical challenges, has a higher level of fear concerning the coronavirus, and understandably so. Understandably so. And she's afraid for herself and for her mom, who is her primary caregiver, and her mom is a smoker. So she's at a higher risk with COVID-19. And so Frankie's kind of got fear working at both ends. And last week, for some reason, last weekend, her fear level was really very high. And I think it's Sean. Sean, is that one of your photos? This one? Sean caught Denise talking Frankie down off the ledge. And that is just an example of you guys. It's just an example of who you are. And why, when I sing songs like People on the Hill or People Like You, I mean it. I get to mean it. There's not a power on earth, there's not a human being powerful enough to make me have lunch with a Trump supporter, a Trump follower, or any of those MAGA people, any of those right-wing evangelical hypocrites. I get to hang out with you guys. So thanks for being here. The reason we can't be in Central Park today is that even though the Global Citizens Festival ostensibly starts tonight, is that they usually have warm-up bands, but even their rehearsal and their sound check is so loud, and I mean this. The technology has reached a point now where it's not distorted. It's not. It's so loud that about a quarter mile away from the stage, at the head of the Great Lawn, the north uptown side of the Great Lawn, all the way down to 75th Street where we are, it's so loud that I promise you it's difficult to have a conversation. You have to shout when you're talking to each other a quarter mile away. It's that loud. And also, I designed this because a lot of people are saying, well, David, why can't you just do what you do, until the concert starts? It's that the entrance, the downtown entrance for that concert on the Great Lawn is down here near 72nd Street, and it's barricaded off all the way up until you get to the Great Lawn and can enter on the downtown side of the Great Lawn. And like it says, we are here. So it goes past the 77th Street entrance. You can't get to us. You'd have to walk all the way around to get to us. So that's why we're here today. John says, my face has changed. So has mine. And I got to tell you something. I'm not so upset with the wrinkles. If you're younger than me and you don't have wrinkles, I have good news. Wrinkles don't hurt. And I'm getting those ones, like those Clint Eastwood ones, around the bottom of my lip. I got one that's going to be really good, like Grand Canyon here. But it just makes me look like I know something. The map of the world on my face. Let me do a song that I didn't write, but is on one of my albums, and I feel like doing it because it's a pretty song. And then I'm going to share a video. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's share a video. Since Nina is here, and I know Denise is here, and she's chatting with you guys. Let's do I'm going to share a video where a bunch of you guys contributed to it. And during the video, I want you all to comment and let me know if you were there. Say, that's me. Oh, Valerie's here for a little bit. Just looked at the monitor, and I left the map up. I haven't done this in the studio with you guys except the Zoom thing in a while. So let's put up with me. love like you do. Now you tell me that you wanna leave me, darling, I just can't let you go. Somebody to give me love like you do. Now you tell me that you wanna leave, darling, I just can't let you, baby. Now that I found you, now that I found you, now that I found you. You go, I'll build my world around you. I need you so, baby, even though you don't need me. You don't need me, baby. Now that I found you, I won't let you go. I'll build my world around you. I need you so, baby, even though you don't need me. You don't need me. That song was the second hit for a group called the Foundations. The Foundations are the group that did Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? So the Foundations did Build Me Up, Buttercup, and they also did Baby, Now That I Found You, but of course they did it big. And then I heard, I don't know, it was Sean Colvin, I can't remember, slow that down and do it pretty. And I really liked that song, Pretty. Once in a while, I'll do that on my own. Years ago, I won't do it today, but I love it when a song marries, when the music marries a lyric. And I always notice if the music does not marry the lyric. And sometimes they're hits anyway. Sometimes they're still wonderful songs. But it just, there's a mismatch. There isn't a marriage between the lyric and the music. And sometimes, like a prime example for me is The Boxer. The Boxer, the lyric is one of the loneliest songs ever written, one of the loneliest, saddest, desperate lyrics ever written. And yet, intentionally, they put it to this traveling kind of almost like a, you know, like a train, like a travel. I call that a traveling groove. I don't read or write music, so I make up my own shit. But so years ago, I actually in the park did my own version of The Boxer, and I slowed it down to where I thought the lyric wanted to be, and it's just crying time. It's just, you know. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of a railway station running scared. Oh God, it's just so lonely. And he's aching to be home, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me. Oh! And yet we're going, lie, lie, lie. And everybody's smiling. Jack and Diane is that way. I've made note of that. We're out there in Central Park, and we're singing, you know, and everybody's singing, oh yeah, life, and smiling and laughing, and the lyric is, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. There are some songs that just don't marry the lyric. Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen. That and the video, do you guys remember, right? It was a video that not only put Bruce Springsteen, launched him into the stratosphere, because MTV was the newest, hottest thing, but Brian De Palma, the film director, directed that and cast Courtney Cox as the young girl in the audience. And according to legend, at the audition, she said, I'm a nobody, but you can change that. She said that to Brian De Palma. And he wound up putting her in the video, and next thing you know, but it always kills me. Here's a song that he's talking about killing himself. He's wondering if he should get out of bed and kill himself. Because life is that we're all dancing in the dark. And in the video, he's... and everybody's dancing and clapping and breaking their guitars. Hey, there's Mike. Mike Lancaster's here. It's so good. My God, it's so good to see you guys. Good to see you, Mike. So let me do this. Let me share with you guys this video that Nina and Denise are just doing it, and they're doing it, and all you guys just contributed to this thing. If you see yourself in this video, big shout in the chat room. Oh, and while I got you guys here, I might as well tell you. We got the dates for the last 4 gigs hangs in Central Park. And so that's it. That's the 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, and the 23rd, and that's it for the 30th year. It feels short because it is short. We only started it in July. So it's these 4 dates, and then it's Something's annual year-end concert on December 11th. We are streaming it. Now, we have plenty of time to give you the details, but a lot of you guys, Willie's coming down from Maine. I think that guy Neil is coming in from Boston. We know we have a whole contingency that comes up every year from Maryland. Jan always comes in from Pennsylvania. Can't wait to see him and Lori. So I'll tell you guys all about that. But this is the last 4 days in October, and in Central Park. And then, but let me share this video, and then let's just get to music. I'm talking too much. Do we all know what we're doing? And then I promise we're gonna move on. Here we go again. A video all across the country, across the ocean, the UK, the Netherlands. Let's all do this together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
From the
this will be your guide.
Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you
And me.
Just wait
Sweet.
and see.
Love in your heart. Sing it. Love in your heart.
Put a little love now. Put a little love now.
Sing it. Put a little love in your heart. Love in your heart. Are you dancing? Put a little love in your heart.
Deep down.
Love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. One more time. Put a little love in your heart. Big finish. Put a little love in your Okay. Send me those videos, and we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you so much for showing up for this. Let's just keep going. Now let's move on. Yeah, it's funny. I'm listening to the song on the laptop, and I forget that there's a delay. I don't know how long you guys were in the black just now. Sorry. Katie's here. All right, so let's get some music going here. Let me do a song that I wrote that I haven't played in a long time, and all it was back when my songwriting changed, I think for the better. On my first 4 albums, I was writing songs about life and love and commonality and humanity, and but I wasn't writing any songs with a social conscience whatsoever until the Iraq War. And back during the Iraq War, when I started writing songs like Tired of Being Lied To and My Morning Coffee, people who don't view the world as I do, but still loved my music, would start to send me personal messages and things basically that would say, hey man, we love your music, but just shut up about the politics, shut up about the world, your worldview or whatever, and basically shut up and sing. This song was the result of, this was the musical way of saying, you'll have to remind me again. Who the fuck are you? So, oops. I meant this song, and I mean it now still. Nina says, we gotta do NWX video. I don't know what that is, but I get, a new video? My son just saw that one and wants to be in one. Okay, well, I still have to do the, what the hell song? Wagon Wheel. Still haven't done it. You guys sent so many wonderful clips. You don't know what's in my soul. No, you don't see what's going on inside my soul. So what makes you think that you can tell me when to rock and when to roll. You don't see inside my heart. No, you don't know what's going on inside my heart. So you don't know how deeply I can love and what makes me fall apart. Now I'm a man who won't think twice. I'll listen to a friend's advice, another woman or another music man. Someone who is in the game, someone whose road looks much the same. 'Cause I'm just trying to do the best I can. But you don't play the way I play. No, you don't hear the music that I hear from day to day. So what makes you think that you can tell me what to sing or what to say? You don't see the world I see. No, you don't see life as it seems possible to me. So what makes you think that you can tell me what to do or who to be? Well, somehow you think you just might be someone who has got the right to tell me what to do for my own good. But just consider something else. You got a choice to keep it to yourself. Believe me when I say I wish you would. 'Cause you don't see inside my soul. No, you don't know what's going on inside my soul. So what makes you think that you can tell me when to rock and when to roll? When to rock and when to roll. When to rock. Yeah. Just have to remind me again, who the fuck are you? Song we might pull off at the year-end concert. Well, the first days are the hardest days. Don't you worry anymore. 'Cause when life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door. Think this through with me. Let me know your mind. Whoa, what I want to know is, are you kind? It's a buck dancer's choice, my friends. Better take my advice. You know all the rules by now and the fire from the ice. Think this through with me. Hey, no. Will you come with me? Whoa, what I want to know. Will you come with me? It's new. Goddamn well, I declare. Have you seen the light? Their walls are built of cannonballs. Their motto is don't tread on me. Come here, Uncle John's band by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. It's the same story that Cole told me. It's the only one he knows. Like the morning sun you come, and like the wind you go. Ain't no time to hate, barely time to wait. Whoa, what I beg you call a tune, anybody's choice. I can hear your voice. Whoa, and I want to know, how does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, play into the tide. Come on along or go alone. He's come to take his children home. Whoa, and I want to know, how does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, play into the tide. Come with me or go alone. He's come to take his children home. It's getting there. It's getting there. That I think is going to be the. I should ask: is there are there any deadheads out there? I was never a deadhead. Let me ask. Let's see. I can't imagine Sean Friedman being a deadhead. I can imagine. Let me guess. I can imagine Zoe being a deadhead. Zoe, were you a deadhead? Yes. Let me think. Who else? Now, Zoe is about the most. I think Rhea would be, but I don't know if that missed her. Yeah, Valerie, I'd say I was never a Deadhead, but there were a couple of songs that I liked that they did. The Dead were one of the first concerts I ever saw when I was a teenager, selling soda, or pop, as you guys say in the Midwest, at Nassau Coliseum. One of the very first concerts. Big yellow cloud of smoke in Nassau Coliseum. Actually, I'm trying to think. Back then, could you smoke cigarettes? And I think you could. You probably could in like Madison Square Garden or at a Knicks game. I guess you could probably smoke in those venues. Huh, I didn't think of that. I used to be able to smoke on a plane. Used to be able to smoke in a movie theater. On a train. My goodness. Let's do this song. move this up. Just a little house cleaning. She hangs her head and cries in my shirt. She must be hurt very badly. Tell me what's making you sadly. Open your door, don't hide in the dark. You're lost in the dark, you can trust me, 'cause you know that's how it must be. Lisa, Lisa, sad Lisa, Lisa. You guys remember this song? Her eyes like windows trickling rain upon the pain getting deeper. Though my love wants to relieve her, she walks alone from wall to wall. Lost in a hall, she can't hear me, though I know she likes to be near me. Lisa, Lisa, sad Lisa, Lisa. Cat Stevens had just a remarkably beautiful violin solo here. But we don't have a violin, so we just go right to the last verse. She sits in a corner by the door. There must be more, I can tell her, if she really wants me to help her. I'll do what I can to show her the way, and maybe one day I will free her, 'cause right now no one can see her. Lisa, Lisa, sad Lisa, Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, sad Lisa, Lisa. It's pretty, right? Cat Stevens. I have no idea what album that was on. God, he was in his 20s when he was writing this stuff. Although, you know, I gotta say, as much as he was seeking at that point in his life, and as much as he was writing this beautiful, introspective things like Peace Train, Wild World, and Morning Has Broken, and there's a concert video just before he gave it all up, and he makes a couple of comments. If you watch the whole concert, when he's like moving microphones or checking sound with the guy in the, it was like a big stadium, and he made a couple of comments that sounded like he was starting to become an asshole. And I wonder if that had something to do with it. Like he made a couple of really snarky comments about the audience or about like one of the guys that was helping him move a microphone. I can't remember exactly what it was, but here's this beautiful, beautiful man who wound up devoting his entire life then to music and peace. Well, actually, not music, but just peace and Islam in whatever form he practices it. But I remember watching that video, not that long ago, about a year ago, and I was like, oh, wow, what a dickish thing to say. And I never put that in the same room with the Cat Stevens. So you wonder if it was something that... Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let me share a video with you guys. The other day, last time we hung out here, in the Zoom hang, I shared the video of me and the band doing Down on the Corner, right? Down on the corner, and everybody up dancing and everybody singing, and how we all got the lyrics wrong. And when I was talking to Chris Tedesco, I referenced The Wizard of Oz. Turns out, I remember now, that was the concert where I shared with you guys, when I did story time, that was the year I did The Wizard of Oz. And I'm going to share that with you guys now, just because I have a couple of little housekeeping things to do here, and then we'll share some more videos. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you feel like it, I'm missing out on Central Park, so I'm missing out on a guitar case full of money, of American currency. So if you feel like it, I would appreciate it if you wanted to throw the price of a movie ticket at this gig today. A lot of you are patrons anyway, so please, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But if you're new, you can either go to my website, and there's a link at my website that says support It's Just Us or something like that. That goes to PayPal, if you like using PayPal. Otherwise, you can just use the Venmo thing at the bottom. All right. On Venmo, I am at That Guitar Man, and that would be cool. And if you can't afford it, or if you don't feel like it, that's cool. Just keep hanging out. In the meantime, this was from, and I want to see in the chat room who agrees with me. So if you've never seen this clip about The Wizard of Oz, in the chat room, tell me your feelings, and then we'll get back to the music. There's a couple of things I want to do this year. By the way, have you ever won anything? No? Seriously, we did a finish the lyrics, complete the lyrics, or name the lyrics contest last year. Remember that? And we had all different prizes. We asked that one woman, "Did you like Victoria's Secret?" She said, "Yeah." We gave her a catalog. Was that you? Did you get anything? This year I really couldn't think of anything except for this, and this is not going to be a contest of any kind. How many people have seen The Wizard of Oz? Is there anybody here who has not seen The Wizard of Oz? You've never seen The Wizard of Oz? Where were you born? Germany? Oh, okay. No, I understand that. Anybody else who has never seen The Wizard of Oz? Where were you born? You've never seen The Wizard of Oz? What do you mean he's young? His voice has changed. Listen, okay, so how old are you now, man? 19. The Wizard of Oz is a film, all right, that it's a classic, right? We've all seen it, right? And I've got a lot of problems with The Wizard of Oz that people have seen. If people have seen me out in Central Park, you know some of them. You know what used to drive me nuts? It was when I was 6, 7 years old. I remember watching this movie, and it would get to the point where, right in the beginning, the only person that can help you get back to Oz is the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. He lives in Emerald City. That's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you? No, my friend, I didn't. Well, then you'll have to walk. Am I a woman? I probably am. He lives in the Emerald City. That's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you? No, my friend. Well, she just said, yeah, I got the whole house. You need a can opener? I got everything. Did you bring your Uncle Henry's underwear? Yeah, I got everything. You broke the whole damn house. That bothered me when I was a kid. You got a broomstick, turn around. All right, 19-year-old guy, man. What's your name? James. When you see this movie, you're going to watch this whole thing. It's great. It's a wonderful film. Oh, except that the wizard, by the way, gives the Tin Man some badass advice that's exactly ass backwards. Did anybody else pick up on that? Now remember that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. It's exactly ass backwards.
But here's the big one. Now, here's the big one. We're a room full of people. There's 400, 500 people in here. I've been saying this, and I swear, I've got to be alone, but now I'm not going to be alone anymore. Because I want you guys to email me, okay? At the end of this whole thing, James, there's this witch. Oh, she's mad, right? She sets the scarecrow on fire. She did all this stuff, right? You know, and then the good witch tells Dorothy she had the power to go home all along, and she doesn't haul off in Decker, which is amazing. But she had the power to go home all along. Why didn't you tell her? She had to learn it for herself. Now, here's the thing. What have you learned? Hey, Zenobia! Is she back there? Just give me a nice... What have you learned, Dorothy? Well, it's just that it wasn't enough... It wasn't enough to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie M. And that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own vacuum. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Did anybody hear what I just said? Did anybody hear what Dorothy says at the end? And we all go, what? That makes no sense. Right? I know what I think everybody thinks she's saying, but she doesn't say that. She says, and then the scarecrow says, but that's so easy.
I'm sorry, guys. You know what? It's been a while since I've done the thing, this with the delay, and the video is still playing, and I went to get, which is the cardinal sin, I'm sure, for a singer. How many out there? How many of you guys are singers? Oh, Nina, you're out of here. Okay. We'll see you next time. But please, Nina, start showing up for the, oh, that's what I was going to say. Tomorrow, I think I got nothing else going on, so we'll do the Zoom hang tomorrow. Well, let me ask this. How many of you guys would like to do a hang tomorrow where you can see each other? That's what we do when we do the It's Just Us Zoom edition, is that you guys can all see and hear each other. So I was thinking, since I couldn't be in the park today, and Dean and Duval right now are on the road, I know that, so they can't be here today, but they were thinking about, when they get back to New York, doing one of these, hanging out with us, and then maybe doing even, meeting me, and maybe even like me and Denise and Allie and stuff at a diner. I don't know yet. But I would do this again tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern, if you guys would be up for it. Katie says yes. Kathy in Vegas, hi Kathy, says yes. Zoe says yes. Katie says please. Okay. Oh, really, seriously, only because it's a beautiful day, but I don't know. What am I going to go out and walk around in the afternoon, like all afternoon? I could do this here. Oh, anyway, so the thing I was doing, I went during the Wizard of Oz video. I went and I got a pretzel stick. I'm sorry, I'm eating it anyway. Trying to sing with a pretzel stick in your throat is not a good idea. I don't care. It's just us, he said, pointing with the pretzel stick. And washing it down with iced coffee. Anyway, but seriously, when we do the Zoom things, they're ostensibly private for the patrons of Patreon. But you guys know, if you want to bring friends, just copy the link and send it to them and introduce them to the crowd, because that's really cool, because then we can see everybody, we can hear everybody. What time tomorrow, 3 or 4 p.m.? I don't know, what's good for you guys? I guess earlier would be better for Europe, right? So I don't know, but then Denise, who is actually doing her Sailor gig tomorrow, has been showing up for the sound check. So that would be 2:45. Oh, Sean could maybe do it. All right, well, I'll figure this out later. Oh, and tonight, is anybody doing a after party? I didn't even think of that. This is all such a screwy day, screwy weekend. Let me know in the chat room. Well, Karen's not here. And Neil's not here. So if it's not Evelyn, then it's nobody, because I'm not doing it. Let me know if Evelyn, let me know if you're going to do an after party after this gig today, all right? And for anybody else that's never done it, it's just that we hang out afterwards and I make some dinner and eat while I listen to you guys. Anyway, let's do some music. Pussycat, but that's an innocent disguise. She likes to make you think there's someone real and warm behind those eyes. I realized I turned this up for Sad Lisa and never turned it back down. Let me start that again. But this song is a song that I say is a musical definition of narcissism. It is not a bitter breakup song. It's just a musical definition of narcissism. And if you've ever dealt with or lived with or had an experience with a clinical narcissist, true narcissist, this song will resonate with you. Disguise. She liked to make you think there's someone real and warm behind those eyes. She purrs like a pussy cat until she doesn't get her way, and then her back goes up and her claws come out, and someone's bound to pay. You think she'll change, she makes you think you can start again, but every time you find you wind up with a broken heart again. There might be a reason for her ruthlessness, but after searching through her past, I finally found that the truth is this: she's just mean, there's nothing else to say. I used to wonder what had happened to the girl to make her act that way, like she's a queen that everybody falls behind. What did it take to make her so unkind? It took nothing, 'cause she's just mean. She'd drink fine wine while she let you die of thirst. You always stand in line, 'cause in her mind she's always first. She'll treat you fine for a while, but there's no doubt when she's finished using you, she'll chew you up and she spit you out, 'cause she's just mean. There's nothing else to say. There's an awful lot of people walking around like her, just seem to have been born that way. No in between. Love and hate, it's all a game. She's always looking for somebody else the girl to make her act that way, like she's a queen. That everybody falls behind. What did it take to make her so unkind? It took nothing, 'cause she's just mean. Damn, that's a good song. On the album, Roger Bartlett was playing lead guitar on that. And in one of the takes, he hit a note that he thought was a wrong note. And he held it anyway, figuring, there might be something in this take that we can use. And I loved that note that he hit because it's off. And the song is about somebody who is twisted and off. And do you know that? Does anybody know that solo? If you go listen to that song, oh, and by the way, if you don't have any of these songs, and you want them, contact Mama Allie. Because there are these USB collections that have more than 30 songs each on them. And on one of them, there's 10 videos, and the other one, there's 3 videos and a short film that Dean and I put together. And Dean, who happens to be an Emmy Award-winning filmmaker, did this little short film. And so if you want, you just talk to Mama Allie, get her email address, and arrange, because all the music's on there. But if you listen to She's Just Mean, you'll listen to a note that Roger hits. He's got this dirty guitar going on. He put some distortion on it and just made it filthy. And all of a sudden, there's this note that is just a half a step off. I don't even know, but it's perfect. It's perfect. And it was an accident. He thought it was an accident. He thought it was wrong. I'm actually right now just flirting with a song that I wanted to play today, and I cannot remember where I play it. Feels like that's it. Anybody recognize that? Stumbling through the city, staring at the lights. You're searching all the bars for all your friends. Your hands and knees are shaking, and the snow is falling down, and time is playing tricks on you again. Your own religious history that you've lived as gospel truth is nothing more than a children's fairy tale. You fake it with your lovers, leaving lies all over town. Your sincerity is always up for sale. Your outside shoes can't walk you out of these king-size blues that you've been playing all night. forehead as he shouts his holy book, just seems to weep. Turns out the shepherd was a killer and the devil was a lie. He wasn't sharpening his razor while you sleep. Your outside shoes can't walk you out of these king-size blues that you've been playing all night and for all of your life. Rules don't change, the tune is always the same refrain, and every chorus you take is fake. Everybody's on the make. Jump that jack, painted black, have yourself another heart attack. It might be a needle in a haystack. Carrying the world on your back ain't gonna get you home. Get you home. Jump that Jill, painted black and blue. Take another photograph, take it like a pill, can't you quit 'em? Having everything that you want ain't gonna get you home. Get you home. Jack painted black, have yourself another heart attack. It might be a needle in a haystack. Having everything that you want ain't gonna get you home. Get you home. Jump that Jill, painted black and blue. Take another photograph, take it like a pill, can't you quit 'em? Having everything that you want ain't gonna get you home. Get you home. You're sick and tired of walking, halfway lost and halfway found, with nothing but your empty time to spend. A tiny voice is crying in the corner of your mind, and until you wake, this night will never end. I love that song. I didn't write that song. I wish I wrote that song. I wrote a lot of the lyrics. I changed the lyrics. I'll do that. Here's a song I changed the lyrics to. The original song is one of the saddest songs you've ever heard. I changed it to tell the story of my life, which is not a sad story. Now I know Spanish Harlem isn't just a pretty name to say. I thought I knew, and now I know that rose trees often grow in New York City. But until I'd seen my trash can dreams come true, I stood on the edge while life just ran me through. So I thank the world, there's people out there like you. I thank the world, there's people out there like you. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. But unless they see the sky, no, they can't, and that is why. Don't know if it's dark outside or light. This Broadway's it's got a lot of songs to sing. Now I know the tune, so I join in. I'm not alone, but I'll grow my own seed shall be sown in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. I've seen the rich man ride, and I've seen the homeless drown. So I thank the world for the people I have found. just a pretty name to say. I thought I knew. Now I can prove that rose trees often grow in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. Seen the rich man ride while a homeless drown. So I thank the world for the people I have found. Oh shit. Thank the world for the people I have found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. But unless they see the sky, I know they can't, and that is why. They don't know if it's dark outside or light. They don't know if it's dark outside or light. While sons of firefighters now know the tune, so they're joining in. The year was 2020, and we had to come to terms with a brand new virus called COVID-19. But for human beings to outsmart these simple little germs took simply wearing masks and quarantine. But now the anti-vaxxers are raising up their voice. We don't trust the new vaccine, is what they say. They do not know what's in it. That's why they made their choice. But taking horse dewormer is okay. This is a stupid country, and we all know stupid people, so this really isn't news. Some say ignorance is bliss, but by now you can't dismiss. It's amazing half of us can tie our shoes. This is a stupid country. We're officially the nation that elected Donald Trump. And if that one fact is so, then our standards are now lower than low. That's how I know it's a stupid country. We lead the world in citizens who still do not believe that human evolution is the truth. That 51% who came from Adam and from Eve are still allowed inside a voting booth. In math and science as a nation, we've the lowest scores. Not that anybody gives a crap. Half of young Americans, 18 to 24, can't find New York City on a map. This is a stupid country. Thanks to Twitter and to texting, we've forgotten how to spell. Use punctuation, that's absurd. A single letter is a word. OMG, BFFCULOL. This is a stupid country. Each religion thinks that they're the only one that's got it right. I've tried with all my might to be PC and polite, but I'm done, 'cause this is one stupid country. This is my stupid country. I got it. I finished that song with my fingernail. What's the word? Ow. Because I dropped my pick. Oh, look at that. Denise in this chat room. Pretty dumb, pretty dumb, pretty dumb. We do that. Is there even a recording of that song? Well, there is on YouTube. I should find that. Although, you know what happened? Back then, when I first wrote the song, it's how long ago it was, and I didn't go far enough. I said, where else can someone like a Bristol Palin be called a star? Because the daughter of Sarah Palin was on Dancing with the Stars. In what universe was Bristol Palin a teenage girl who got fucking knocked up by her boyfriend and became famous because she got pregnant, a star? I mean, that should have been the first indication that we're fucked as a nation. I mean, I'm sorry. Even back then, the thought, up until Election Day 2016, it was unthinkable to me that Donald Trump could become president of the United States. Unthinkable. But there we are. This is a stupid country. And it's not the only stupid country. Eveline will, right? You'll attest to that. Oh, look, Hector jumped in. Pretty dumb, pretty dumb, pretty dumb. That's from the, Actually, what video is it where Hector's cooking? All night long. You know what? What the fuck? It's 2 hours already we're doing this. But you know what? If you were in this video, give us a shout, and then I'll play a few more songs, and then we'll head over to Eveline's thing. Eveline's chocolate chalet. These, by the way, are after parties, and all it is, I don't know if Sharon is still here. She might have left. But if you're a newcomer, after we wrap up the music, and I've been talking too much today, but after we wrap up the music, either Karen or Eveline, or once in a while Neil, just have a little hang afterwards, and it's nice if you got nothing else going on, just to hang out. It's a Zoom thing, so I'll bring pretzels and chocolate. Oh, so let me share that with you, just because Hector is here, and man, I haven't seen you in a while, brother. I'll ask, are you in New York anymore? This pandemic's got us all fucked up. Are you still in Manhattan? Well, we'll talk about it. Anyway, but Hector is the guy in the fast food truck. Hang on. Good. All right, listen. So, guys, the song kind of moves like this. So just get that thing going. In your chair, standing up, moving around your apartment, moving around your house. Just fun. It's just us. It's just us. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. Yeah! People dancing all in the street. rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, liming, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramel, fiesta, forever. Come on and chat this song all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. Once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the fun, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party, see how we play. Tambolita say to Moya, yeah, jumbo jumbo, we can party or we're going. Yeah, jambalaya, jambalita say to Moya, yeah, jumbo jumbo. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a party all night long. Dance all night long and sing the background all night long. All night long. I said, everyone you meet, we're jamming in the street all night long. Everyone you meet, we're jamming in the street all night long. Feel good. All right, so maybe we'll take another run at that. But that's the idea. All right, guys, just about out of here. So let's do you have anything you guys want to hear? Oh, and Hector, by the way, I was kidding about the food truck thing. I know it's a kitchen. I was just laughing because of the way you're handling that pan, and I think you're right. You would rock a food truck. Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson. I don't really know that much Jack Johnson. I did cover a song of his. And it was on the album that Roger Bartlett and I produced together. That's not in print anymore. But we didn't take our time mixing it. And the Jack Johnson song that I did, the vocals are way too loud. They're too big for the song. What was it? Oh, Good People? That's Jack Johnson, right? Where'd all the good people go? I loved that song and I covered it. And but the recording is not something I'm proud of. But no, I never heard of Banana Pancakes. I'll look it up. I gotta start writing again. I've gotta start writing again. I think I have a way to jumpstart the process, but we'll see. David Bromberg, it was his birthday last week. I didn't know. He didn't send me a email. Huh? No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, actually. All right, let's do it. You want to do a David Bromberg song? Huh? It's the longest damn song. Yeah, maybe we won't. All right, it's almost time to get out of here. But so listen. Oh, did I miss the memo? If I do this tomorrow, if we do the Zoom thing, if we do the Zoom hang tomorrow, number one, just give me a yes if you will show up, and then give me a, would you like it at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock New York time? Put it in the chat room, okay? Yes, if you would show up tomorrow, and 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Let's do a Gordon Lightfoot song in the meantime. Hans Georg. Eveline, shoot him the, and anybody else. By the way, Eveline is one of the few people who actually invites friends. You guys, you're all not only encouraged, I'd ask you guys, please copy the link for the Zoom hang and email it to some friends. The energy is better when there are newcomers. It just feels, for me personally, it just feels good, which is why one of the contributing factors to the fact that this has been the strangest year in Central Park is that there are so few new people. There were so few tourists. There were so few first-timers this year in Central Park. And that energy of playing, Jack and Diane for the first time to 50 people who have never done it with us before. It's missing this year, and so it's here too. Seriously, if you can for tomorrow, if I post the link, which I will after this is over, think about a couple of friends. It's always Eveline and I think Valerie's brought a friend or two. If you can, think about it. Just somebody that you can send it. Jackie and Jake have brought friends. Think about it for tomorrow, and we'll see if we can have a nice little hang. Picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dream. I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, we've seen better days. The morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. satisfied with knowing I got no one left to blame. Carefree highway, I'd like to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, we've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Searching through the fragments of my dreams, shattered sleep, I wonder if the years have closed her mind. I guess it must be wanderlust or trying to be free from the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoe. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, we've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoe. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. One second. Dean is on the road. Just so you guys know, Duval's brother died, and he lived hard. He lived hard, and so he checked out early, leaving a wife and a couple of kids, I think. Young, I think 60, younger than me. So Duval's brother died, and she had to go to Texas, and so she and Dean, on the way back, they got a puppy. So we'll be seeing their new puppy out on the hill in Central Park next weekend. I promise at least video. But on the way back, I guess just to pick up their spirits, they bypassed New York City and went to Niagara Falls. So they're now driving back to the city. And I got an email from Dean today with this photo, and it's so corny, I had to share it, and then we'll do the song, and then we'll get out of here. I'll wait. So, we know that their sense of humor is still intact and still badly damaged. So let's do this. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Lee Ho Fook's. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Everybody. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. kitchen door. But you better not let them in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London at it again. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. He's the hairy-headed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. Better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. Huh. And I'd like to be this tailor. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada in Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. Ah, ooh. Werewolves of London. Drop love. You know, I play that song in Central Park, and I thought I would see a lot more smiles than I do. I think a lot of people don't like that song. I don't understand it. To me, it's just so much fun. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. I don't know. Saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada in Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. I love this song. Oh, ooh. Jackie's giggling. Amen. Evelyn says it's growing on me. So you just didn't like that song. I don't know what it is. I like that song. All right, so listen, guys. Let me do a song for you, and then we'll head over. I'm gonna grab some chocolate, and since let me ask you guys. Since Denise is in the studio, she's saying no. No, you don't think so? Would you guys like to hear Denise sing a song? I know everybody's going to say yes, right? Let me see here. Hang on a second. I was going to cue something up anyway. Mike Lancaster says Werewolves of London is on his playlist. Good for you, Mike. So I'm not the only one. Yes, of course we would. Yes, yes, yes. A solo. That's an idea. What would you like to sing as a solo?
We don't do that.
I could play something, you could sing it. Let's think. Song. What am I doing here? I'm looking for something. Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm not used to having playing tracks and stuff, and I have them all in my email, and they have different titles with the email, so they're tough for me to find sometimes. But okay, that's that. We can do it just on one microphone. Let's just do. Hang on a second. I can figure this out. 1 second. Good. Hang on. By the way, have you guys noticed Bob isn't here because I injured Bob, the jade plant? But Lazarus, look at the plant, look at the blooming. Lazarus got his name because when I started caring for Lazarus, he was a stick in the mud, literally a stick in the mud with one leaf, and that's it, just one leaf. And it was about, I'm gonna guess, 3/4 of an inch high. And look at him now. Pretty fucking cool, right? So his name is Lazarus. Lazarus, come forth. No. They don't smell good. They're kind of icky. This is your seat. And then we'll just have to. This will be cool. Just.
I see it.
Okay.
It's very tenuously balanced.
And I do it in C. And you gotta get in there. Hang on a second.
I'm not in there? I'm totally in here.
Okay.
I'm here. So David's been eating pretzel sticks. I've been eating Fritos. Neither one is good for the throat.
Cool. By the way, can you guys hear that? You're gonna have to get in. Do I know? Oh, I go first? Yes, I go first. She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
It got late in a month of Sundays. I caught him once and he was sniffing my ears. Ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the victor prize. We're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. You know, I look at the monitor, and sitting next to this pretty girl, it's so obvious. What an old fucking man I am. Oh my God. She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She puts ketchup on her scrambled eggs. She swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes the licking. She keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
You got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo possibility junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday coming and he's howling at the moon. He's my baby, I don't
ourselves. Rock and roll, give me one.
Mwah.
Cool.
All yours.
All right. All right, last song, and then we head to the Chocolate Chalet. I've met people everywhere, some from here and some from there. By now I'd bet it's more than quite a few. Nearly every woman and every man I've met just does the best they can to understand the things we all go through. But there are those who just don't care, who try to grab more than their share of everything. They're all out there too. So I don't take for granted I'm a man who gets to spend his time with people in this world like you. Like you, Mike Lancaster. Like you, Jackie and Jake. Eveline. So often it can seem today so many feel like it's okay to celebrate the darkness in our hearts. And then they wonder why we see such hatred and disharmony. To me, that's just exactly where it starts. And for others, fear can hide the way, sadly unaware that they allow it to dictate the things they do. But I've no reason to despair, as long as I still know that there are people in this world like you. I need to remember how to write a song like this. It's pretty, right? I wrote this one. I guess things are just the way they are. In many ways we've come so far, and still I'm sure we've all got more to do. But I can open up my heart and say I'm grateful every single day for people in this world like you, Cheetah, like you, Hector. Loving people in this world like you, Sharon. Like you. Like all you guys. It takes a life to realize what life is all about. And life is all about this moment. I'm here with you now that we're through. What secrets did I tell? Did you get to know me well in this moment? How fast these gigs fly. Song after song went rushing by. won't pretend that time has been my friend or brevity of word. I bring my songs to sing my songs for you until the end. And as I live these days, I'm grateful for all the ways that brought us here to praise this moment. This moment. How soon, too soon, the seasons fly. I see my life go rushing by. I only hope that time will be your friend. We live a life, to live a life of love. I know you see, and I'm sure you all agree. You've been hanging out with me, but I only guarantee this moment. All right, so I'm going to shut this down for a little bit, but I'm going to leave all the equipment up today. And I'll see you guys back here. What did we decide? 3 o'clock tomorrow? And, right? Is that what? Some said 3, some said 4. Well, actually, if it was 3 o'clock, and then the 4 o'clock ones will be here when we're going, right? That's math. So, so I'll see you guys. I'll see some of you in the hang in a little bit, and then I will see some of you tomorrow. All right. Listen, guys. Seriously, these days are so difficult for me. First of all, I mean financially, it's a big hit. When last year you guys kept me afloat. You guys kept my head above water. That was in spite of ourselves. I had to put down the thing. You guys kept me afloat last year when people talked about, 80% of the restaurant business being off, and for independent guitar men in Central Park, 100% of my income was gone, but you guys showed up. And this summer, it's weird in Central Park, and the money is down, but you guys are keeping me afloat again. So thank you so much for showing up on a day like today, when I really thought there would be 3 or 4 of us. I was ready for that. And thanks for sticking through the technical difficulties. I'll see you guys, some of you in the hang, and I'll see the rest of you hopefully tomorrow. Bring friends. Think about it now. Email the link to some friends, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. All right? Bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I'll leave this running for just a little bit, and then we'll shut it down, okay? Thank you so much.